Hey polish fans, welcome to another video here at Wild Moon Lacquer, and in today's video we are doing a little fall rack preview. So I'm still pulling different colors from the different color families that I have separated out into my fall rack, and then I still need to sort this all out and edit it down because goodness knows I can't wear all of these in one season. However, I did want to just give you a little preview of what I've pulled so far because there are a lot of really amazing fall colors. Now, obviously you see here, these are my oranges. As you have probably noticed if you've watched any of my other videos, I have been rather fall and orange obsessed. Orange is definitely a color that I have been adding to my collection in these beautiful rust fall tones, terracottas, and spiced pumpkin. So I definitely have a lot that I would like to wear this fall. I definitely know, like I said, that I can't wear all of them, but let me just pull a couple to show you examples. One of them is this Essie. This one is called Head to Topaz. You may remember seeing this in one of my haul videos a while back when I got a whole bunch of other orange polishes. And this is a really beautiful pumpkin-y shade. It is a beautiful orange cream, and look at that beautiful color. It is a cream polish. It's part of the Essie Gel Couture line, and I have yet to actually try any from this line, so I'm not sure how different they are from the normal Essie formula, but I loved this color. I thought it was really beautiful. It is a really stunning shade of orange and a little bit of a mix between like a terracotta and a sweet potato. I do think on my camera it's coming across a little bit lighter. In person it is definitely a rich color. So that's just one color of the oranges that I'm excited to wear. Another one is the Poetry Cowgirl, and it is called Majestic AF. This one is such a unique polish. It is this beautiful rusty orange color, and look at those beautiful flakies. You've got these multi-chrome flakies that are this beautiful blue, green, and purple, and there's some holographic in there. There's some shimmer, and I want to say there might be a couple of different kinds of flakies in here because look at all of those different colors that you're seeing at the same angle. And I do believe there is scattered holographic glitter. You see the little blue specks popping up? I believe that is a small, fine micro holographic glitter in there. So very beautiful. Again, such a unique color, and I think that this one is going to look amazing in the fall. Let's see. This one I did mention before. This one is Burial. I think I got this the same time that I got that Essie. This one is called Rusted Vintage Boots. This is another one of those really beautiful, deep, very rich terracotta oranges. Again, I feel on camera it is coming across a bit lighter than it is in person. It is definitely a very rich, very dark terracotta color. And you can see there's a little bit of ugly bottle syndrome. I'm not sure what's going on there. I have tried shaking the ever-living daylights out of this and it just doesn't seem to change it, but it is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. I will most likely be doing a bit of some swatch comparisons with a lot of my oranges to see how they compare to each other and go from there as far as editing this down to a more manageable color range. Let's see. This is one of the toppers that I'm excited about. I do think I have this in the wrong section, but it is from Polish. This one is called Fandango. This is such a beautiful color. So it has a whole bunch of this coppery bronze multi-chrome flaky in there. Then as you can see, those little flashes of blue are the holographic small glitters in there. This is really, really beautiful. I think this will look gorgeous over a whole bunch of different colors. And I do have a whole bunch of toppers down here in this bottom row that I will be most likely dedicating a whole video to just for the toppers for fall. This is another one that I'm excited about. This one came out last year from Night Owl Lacquer. This one is called Pumpkinhead Harvey. This is a beautiful orange glitter. So you've got a bunch of different sizes of these beautiful orange holographic glitters in a beautiful pumpkiny orange deep base. And this is a beautiful color. It is going to be a little bit on the jelly side, obviously. That way all of that glitter is going to show through on the nail. There is some, I think, shimmer in there. Yeah, I think I'm seeing like a little bit of pink and purple shimmer in there. So you've got a beautiful, nice contrast against that pumpkin-y color. This is really beautiful. Can't wait to try that one. Then there's this one from Fair Maiden. This one is called Mind Freak, and I got this from the Polish Pickup Rewind that happened this year, a couple months ago. And this one is such a stunning orange. I had missed getting this when it was initially released, so when it came back again for the Polish Rewind, I snatched this one up. It is such a rich color. It is this deep, glowing orange. I can't even describe this orange. It's really, really beautiful. It's so deep and rich. Again, I do think on camera it is blowing this out ever so slightly and lightening it, but look at all of those little sparkles you see in there. Really beautiful. The swatches of this were absolutely gorgeous. It's got glitter, it's got flakies galore. I don't know if you can see how packed that is. It's probably hard to tell, but it is packed. Like all of that color is just flakies on top of flakies. So it's absolutely beautiful and such a perfect color for fall. It's really beautiful. This is like a bonfire mixed with all of the colors of fall leaves rolled up in a bottle. Such a beautiful color. Let's see, another of the toppers that I'm excited to wear is this one from Sinful Colors. This one is called Bite Me. And this one was kind of a surprise because when I had this in my collection initially, I guess I had done a coat of this over another color and forgotten about it. So the little swatch ring that I had was not accurately representing this color, and I did not realize that this was a topper. It is sheer on its own, and look at how cool. It's got a bunch of these black flakies and glitter in there. It's really unique looking, and this red comes across as a gorgeous red shimmer on the nail. So this I thought would be a really unique topper to put over a bunch of the different fall colors. Change up a mani quite easily by just putting a coat of this over it. So really fun color. Can't wait to try this one out over a bunch of different colors. Another topper is from Different Dimension. And this one I do believe will get opaque on its own. It is a gorgeous golden holographic glitter balm. This one is called Go Pluck Yourself, and this is such a fun polish. This one is, as you can see, very holographic, and I thought this would be a really fun polish to do as an accent nail, maybe over a color, because it might be a bit more opaque than your typical topper, but it is glitter, so it should be able to evenly distribute this over polish. But like I said, I do sort of wonder if it's going to be a little bit more opaque than your average topper. But gorgeous color. Look at that rainbow in the bottle. So beautiful color. The other colors that I'm going to be pulling are the sort of mauve, dusty tones. This one I'm really excited to wear. From Vapid. This one is called Oops, I Wet My Plants, and this is such a cute color. This is a beautiful dusty mauve color with a beautiful holographic scattering in there. As you can see in there, you've got all of those little sparkles coming through. This one I loved the swatches of. This is such a unique shade. It's beautiful. It's soft, it's dusty. It's deep enough though that I feel like it works for the fall season. So absolutely beautiful coloration. Sort of like a antique rose. Really beautiful. Another example of those colors is this one from LA Colors. This one is called Tea Time, and this is a cream polish in a deeper tone than the one from Vapid. And this one is a beautiful rich color. Again, for the fall, I think this one is going to look absolutely gorgeous. It is this sort of rosy mauve color, very rich, sort of a mix between a pinked out burgundy and a mauve. So it's a really beautiful color. Can't wait to try this one and see how it compares to a few of the other colors in this family. But this one is a really fun color. Another one in the mauve range that I'm pulling for fall is from ILNP, I Love Nail Polish, and this one is called Cross My Heart. This one is one of their jelly formulas, and look at all the goodies that they packed in here. So it's this beautiful mauvey rosy color, and it is going to have a jelly formula, which will mean that all of the goodies that are in here are really going to show up on the nail. And just look at that, so beautiful. Love colors like this. As you can tell, I have a whole bunch over there, and this one with all of this little sparkles and glitters and shimmers in it is really beautiful. So can't wait to see how this one looks on the nail, and because it is a jelly formula, you can also use this sort of as a topper over other colors, or to sort of change up an accent nail by layering this over one. Some other colors that I'm going to be pulling are in the Dusty Blue family. This one is a very deep blue from Rogue Lacquer. This one is called Smog, and this was the first polish that I purchased from them. This is a gorgeous deep blue polish, and look at all of those beautiful orange to gold to red multichrome flakies in there. This is like a black opal. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. It's like fire in the midst of a deep night sky. And it also has some holographic particles in there as well, adding a little bit of twinkle in there. But those flakies are definitely why I have this in my fall rack, because it's just beautiful. They definitely remind me of fall crunchy leaves. Absolutely beautiful. You can see a little bit of fuchsia popping up on one of those flakies over there. Just look at that twinkling. So beautiful one from Rogue. Another one of the dusty blues that I'm pulling is an Essie. This one is called Beautiful Horizon, and this one is on the lighter side, but it is a beautiful dusty blue. And look at that beautiful contrasting shimmer. That is a beautiful sort of bronze to gold shimmer. I think it might have a little bit of pink on the edges and a little bit of gold. The swatches again of this were absolutely gorgeous, and I think this one will look really beautiful in the fall. So definitely wanting to pull this sort of coloration into the fall mix. Another one that I'm excited to wear, if I can find it, is this one from KL Polish. This one is called 1435. This one I was really excited to get from her collection because look at this gorgeous unique shade of blue. This one is hard to describe. It is one of those shades that has a pinch of purple in it. It is a bit of a gray blue, sort of a slate gray blue, but with that pinch of purple, it really is unique. And look at that dusty shade. Really beautiful color. Cannot wait to wear this one. I'm also curious to try this with a couple of the other colors that I have that are in a similar color family of this dusty blue and see how it compares, because like I said, this one does have that tinge of purple to it that I feel makes this rather unique. So that one was again from KL Polish, and that one was 1435. Other colors that I'm pulling are going to be sort of in the brown multichrome or other colors that don't really fall into one specific category. This first one is from China Glaze, and this one is called Cowboy Bye. And look at this beauty. So this one I believe was described as a brown, but if you look at it up in the bottle, it seems to be sort of this gray base with a bunch of this bronze shimmer in it. I could be mistaken on that. I know there was a couple of colors that I was surprised at their official descriptions, but this one is such a beautiful and unique polish. You've got a little bit of that scattering holographic in there as well. Again, swatches of this were absolutely beautiful, and I think this one is perfect for the fall because of its constant change and its beautiful internal flame. So love this one for fall. That one was Cowboy Bye. Another one of those brown polishes is from Turtle Tootsies. This one is called Get Me My Boots, and this one came out in the 2018 Fall Seasonal box. And look at this beautiful color. This is sort of a pink leaning brown, sort of a milk chocolate. And look at all of the beautiful flakies in there. This one has a bit of contrasting pink shimmer in it as well, which I love. And look at those flakies. I want to say that there are two different kinds of flakies. I think I'm seeing iridescent flakies as well as a bit of the multichrome flakies over here. You can see those ones are that beautiful, rich metallic. And then you've got the iridescent ones that are going to shift from the pastel shades of yellow and pink. So really beautiful, and again, a very unique polish and perfect for the fall with those amazing flakies. Another coloration that I'm pulling are these grayed out purples. I love grayed out purples. As you've probably noticed if you've watched any of my other videos, it's a color that I pick up often. There's so many different variations. They can lean more purple, they can lean deeper, they can lean lighter, more gray, more purple, a little bit of blue even, but really beautiful. This one was one of my favorite thrift store finds. This is from Sundays, and it is number 28. If you've heard of this brand, you'll know that these bottles retail for $18 or $20, so to find it at a thrift store for 60 cents, I was absolutely stoked. So I'm really happy to add this one to my fall rack and give it a try, because this is an absolutely beautiful color. Look at that. Little fuzzy. But it's an absolutely beautiful shade. Cannot wait to see how this one compares to a few of the others in this color family, but it's an absolutely beautiful, beautiful color. And another one in that similar coloration. This one is a holographic from KB Shimmer, and this one is called Cubicle Pusher. And look at the rainbow in a bottle. So you've got this beautiful sort of grayed out taupe, like a grayish, but with that light pinch of purple that makes this different. And again, very similar in family color to the one from Sundays. But then you've got all of that beautiful linear holographic. So this one is going to add that fire rainbow on the nail. Beautiful coloration. And again, just I am such a sucker for this sort of coloration with that pinch of purple, a little bit of gray, and a little bit of taupe. Just one of my favorites for some reason, which is interesting because I really love color, and this is a very sort of neutral family, but I'm drawn to it. So again, this one was from KB Shimmer, and that was Cubicle Pusher. Other colors that I want to pull for my fall rack are the rich burgundies. This one is just one example from Native War Paints, and this one is called Distressed Denim. Look at this beautiful color. It is such a rich and vampy burgundy, and what makes this one super unique against all of the other colors in this family is that beautiful blue contrast. If I can get my camera to focus on that. Look at that glow. Absolutely beautiful. You've got this shimmer and sparkle in two different sizes. So you've got the smaller particled shimmer and then the slightly larger particles in there as well. So you've got two different things in there at least. And it's such a unique, subtle glow. So I think this one is going to look absolutely beautiful on the nail. So again, that one was Native War Paints, Distressed Denim. I'm also trying to pull some greens. So this one from Glam Polish fits the bill. It's called It's Showtime. This one is a very unique shade. It is a beautiful sort of multi-chrome green and really hard to describe because it has almost everything in it. It's one of those beautiful kitchen sink formulas that I absolutely love. So you've got this beautiful, very rich, like evergreen forest color, but then inside of that you've got this multi-chrome flash. So you've got that beautiful fuchsia popping up, and when you tilt it to a certain angle, you've got this bronze popping up and a few other colors as well. And then you've got the holographic particles in there, adding that little bit of sparkle and shimmer. Look at that. Really beautiful. This is one of those polishes that is, as you can see in the bottle, is going to shift depending on the angle. It's going to look amazing. I really love colors like this. So that was It's Showtime. Another type of green that I'm pulling are these dusty army greens. This one is a Zoya. This one is called Evie. And I'm really excited to wear colors like this because I don't often go to the green side of things. It's one of those colors that I'm definitely drawn to, but for whatever reason, often I don't wear them, but I love them when I do. So this one is a beautiful dusty olive army green in a beautiful cream formula. So can't wait to try this one. This one does need a little bit of shaking, but it's an absolutely gorgeous dusty army green. So can't wait to try this one. And I don't think I have any other ones to really compare this one to. So this one should stand out fairly well. So that again was a Zoya called Evie. Then I only have a couple of yellows. One of them is this one from China Glaze, and this one is called Mustard the Courage. Yellow is one of those colors that I'm still expanding into, but I'm very picky about my yellows. This one, however, has a little bit of a pinch of neutral to it, so it is that sort of mustard leaning shade. I do feel on camera it is lightening it and brightening it. It is definitely a mustard color, not a yellow mustard, but more of a like mustard flower color. So it is a really unique shade with just a pinch of that like yellow orange to it. And I have yet to try wearing yellow nail polishes, but during the fall I think this one in particular is a good one to try. So again, that one was from China Glaze, and that was Mustard the Courage. And this one too was on a lot of people's favorites for fall last year, so I'll be curious to see if I do like it and how I like wearing yellows, because like I said, I am rather picky about yellows. So I think we'll just end it there. This video is probably already way too long for a preview, but those are just some of the polishes that I have been pulling into my fall rack. Let me know down below which ones you've been enjoying and if I should add any color families. I do have some purples. I didn't even get to those, but we'll see those when I put together the fall nail polish rack videos. I will say I will probably have multiples of them because as you can see there are so many, it would be probably a 2-hour video. So we're going to break them down probably into colors, but make sure to like and subscribe for more nail polish videos, and we'll see you next time.